You may have noticed that I've moved away from talking about the problems of why the benevolent and kind-hearted government would be trying to, I don't know, push us into ghettos, or try to persuade us that we need digital IDs, or that 15-minute cities are a good idea, in which you can't travel from one part of the city or your town or even your village X many times, or without being charged. Or why indeed that they want to get rid of diesel and petrol, and the myth, of course, that man-made global warming is the biggest challenge that we've got. And of course, we've got these ridiculous net zero policies that still the government trot out. And even though most of us now have worked out that this is complete and utter rubbish and it shouldn't be followed at all, because, well, we are the carbon that it seems to me that they're trying to get rid of, the dehumanization of our world and the dehumanization of the planet at the same time.
Is Richard reaching the end of the journey of awakening and the realization there is only one answer to stopping the corporations?
Well, we know all these problems now, and many people are continually talking about them and scaring people. And you may have noticed, I'm moving away from that. I want to look at the solutions, because unless we actually start to think, actually, what do we do about this? Shall we do something different, or shall we just embrace it and stand there like a lump of jelly, totally
Richard is looking like a man running out of options.
scared? Or should we actually start to create an alternative universe for us?
I am hoping Richard eventually sees that in order to destroy the NWO system, we have to have a collection of decent, non-selfish individuals whose actions can be seen and held accountable to their stated intentions immediately. This is the only way to stop NWO operatives taking positions where they can siphon off the fruits of humanity's labor and into gangsters' pockets. I offer the People's Anti-Establishment Anti-Corruption Party, but if Richard or anyone who has access to more views wants to change the name and use the idea, I am all for it. The message of the PEEP is the only weapon that can bring an end to humanity's slavery. Please take it, make it your own, whatever, but spread the message for humanity's sake.
One of the things I've learnt is, of course, that everything out there in the world, in the public, it seems to me now, apart from us living men and living women, is all about corporations. Corporations are everywhere. These large businesses, which are more than just your normal sole trader or family or partnership businesses, these are the big incorporated businesses, the huge brand names. But it's even more insidious than that. I've learnt, of course, that even the government itself is a corporation, is a business. There is, in fact, a corporation called the Office of the Prime Minister. So although we think we're voting for a body of people who are there to do our bidding, who are our servants, we're not at all. We're actually voting in a corporation whose sole business is about making a profit, about getting money, extracting cash from you and I, living men and women.